Hello my fellow Kenyans, habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu. I'm Gakonga the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Leo hii, I'm very happy. I want to congratulate Harambee Stars for winning the game against Ghana. That's number one. Number two, I want to say thank you to all the Kenyan fans who came out to support our national team. And I also want to say thank you to all the politicians who came out to support our national team. In fact, I saw Johnson Muthama laughing a lot after we got a goal against Ghana. And Raila Odinga continued to support football in Kenya. Our football requires support from everyone. But Wakenya wenzangu, we have issues to talk about. Number one, that goal against Ghana, we must thank God for getting that goal and for winning that game against Ghana. However, we must not be deluded and start saying that, oh, we have now found our mojo. We have now found our magic, that we can beat Ghana, we'll continue to beat teams. What I want to say is this. We can say Ghana had a bad day, and that's partly why we won that game. In fact, the goal that we scored, the goal that Olunga scored, it was a half goal. Ghana contributed to half of it because their defender panicked, and then Olunga touched it and it deflected. So that goal, we cannot celebrate too much and say that we have found our mojo. We have found the way to win games. There is no way, Wakenya wenzangu, we can start to celebrate. No, we cannot. I must say also, the way I heard that some Kenyan players did not honor the call-up, yeah, yesterday. Yani hata hawakuja training Wakenya wenzangu. I don't want to blame Wakenya wenzangu. I don't want to blame players because there is always two sides to a story, and I don't really know what is happening behind there. But all I can say is that I know most of Kenyan football players, our national team players, are a disappointed lot. They are very disappointed by our football system. They are very disappointed by FKF and how they manage football in Kenya, Wakenya wenzangu. So that is what I want to say, that I am not going to blame any player who did not come to the training, although our national coach, Sebastian Migne, have said about it, and he's very angry about it. Mr. Migne, there is so much that you don't know about our Kenyan football, about FKF, and about how our football is governed. So please give our national players a chance to explain why do they not want to get involved with the national team. Wakenya wenzangu, Wanyama, this issue of trying to say that a Kenyan doctor need to verify if Wanyama is injured and why he does not want to play for our national team. We must move away from Wanyama. We must move on, because this is happening because we only have very few players who are good, yeah? We only have Wanyama. We keep trying to call him. We keep trying to force him. We must get to a point where we develop enough talent, enough players, so that if Wanyama want to rest, he can rest. I've said before, Wanyama will be retiring in 5 years or so. So what are we going to do? Wakenya wenzangu, our problem lies at this point. I want to say this. Our problem is because we do not develop enough players in Kenya. We do not have talents in Kenya. Therefore, we keep calling Wanyama. We keep trying to recall McDonald Mariga. We are at a point where I think we might end up recalling Joe Kadenge or Dennis Oliech. Wakenya wenzangu, we need to grow talents in Kenya. We need to give young players a chance. I have said before, in my books, I have so many young talents, Kenyan talents who are playing abroad, and I want to see them involved in our Harambee Stars team so that they can start beating teams. Unless we do this, we are going to be behind other countries, because our scouting, the way we scout our Kenyan talents is not correct. There are so many talents, young talents that are not included in the team. Sebastian Migne, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I want you to scout and involve boys from the age of 17 to the age of 23, the boys that will be performing for Harambee Stars for the next 10 years plus, this is where we should be building. Sebastian Migne, listen to me. But our coach, Sebastian Migne, I want to congratulate you. You are a real coach, because yes, you spoke some issues that I have been speaking about, that FKF does not take care of our national team. You have already said it, that Cameroon was given a better place to train than Kenya, than our Kenyan team. And the reason is because Cameroon is going to hold AFCON tournament that's going to happen next year, 2019. Therefore, FKF is trying to look good. It's trying to look good to Cameroon. It's trying to look good to FIFA. It's trying to look good to CAF by trying to treat Cameroon. But they've forgotten that our Kenyan team should be their number one priority. It is such a shame to hear our national coach, Sebastian Migne, complaining about how our national team is not looked after by FKF. Wakenya wenzangu, FKF issues are beyond repair. You will agree with me, Wakenya wenzangu. At some point very soon, we've got to disband FKF. And I want Sebastian Migne to continue telling the truth, to continue telling facts, and to not be cowed by FKF, to not be scared of FKF, because this is what happened with many Kenyan coaches. They don't talk, they don't speak against FKF, yeah? They just stay within FKF and they become part of the furniture. But coaches like Paul Put, who left in December, coaches like Sebastian Migne, they have principles. They speak out. They say the things the way they are. And this is what I like. I now can confirm that Sebastian Migne is a good coach for Kenya. I can confirm that Vision Total Football Kenya will be able to support Sebastian Migne. Sebastian Migne, continue with what you are doing. But please listen to me. Let us, as Kenyans, grow a younger team. Yeah, develop a younger team that will play for several years to come. This is the way we are going to go forward. And the way we keep using players, some of them are not happy to play for our national team. This is not something we can blame. We can blame players. This is something we need to blame our football governing body, FKF. And this is why I keep saying that FKF will have to go. Vision Total Football Kenya has a plan for Kenyan football, for our national team, for our youth team, for women football, for everyone is covered in this Vision Total Football Kenya. That is where we are heading. Sebastian Migne, support Vision Total Football Kenya. And I must say again, Ghana is a good team. They had a bad day, and Kenya had a good day and a good luck. Sebastian Migne, our national team coach, has already said it does not mean that Kenya has a good team. It does not mean that by getting that goal yesterday against Ghana, we have suddenly become a good team. This is the same Kenyan team that was beaten by Republic of Central Africa. This is the same Kenyan team that was beaten by Swaziland. This is the same team that lost the game to India. Wakenya wenzangu, let us not get deluded. Tusianze kutoka wazimu just because we have beaten Ghana. Because this is what happens with Kenya. We say, oh, now we have good. We have found our mojo. We have not been good at all. We have a long way to go. Yeah? Sebastian Migne ametuambia kuwa safari ni ndefu. Ushindi wa jana tusherehekee, lakini tufahamu safari ni ndefu. We have a long way to go as a country to have a good national team. So Wakenya wenzangu, I want to go back again and say this. Please support Vision Total Football Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, support me, Kakonga the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Subscribe to my channel, Wakenya wenzangu. Let us continue having hard talks. Let us continue telling the truth. Let us continue rebuilding our football. But my end game, I want to see FKF disbanded completely and forgotten in the history of Kenya, so that we can have a new football governing body and usher in a new era for football in Kenya. So Wakenya wenzangu, the test of time, that was football against Ghana, has come and gone. We have Ethiopia and we have Sierra Leone again. We have Ghana again, Wakenya wenzangu, and we go to play Ethiopia twice. So the journey is long. Safari ni ndefu. Safari iliyoko mbele yetu ni ndefu. Safari jamaa ni ndefu. Let us train. Sebastian Migne amesema hizi siku 4 walikuwa wakitrain. wana train sijui walikuwa wana trainia sijui shule gani, the government sijui shule gani huko Nairobi instead of Kasarani. He want to be supported, but I want to tell you, Sebastian Migne, ask FKF to tell you the history of coaches who have left, your predecessors. The history is not good. Even I can go back to 2002 when the German national ule coach, yeah, Fabisch, yeah, Reinhard Fabisch, he was not getting support from FKF then, and in fact when he put pressure, he got sacked. Yeah, that is 2002. Today, yeah, today we are facing the same problem with the same body of football, FKF. This FKF is the mother of all problems in Kenya, and it must go. Yeah, the new body that I'm talking about is going to give proper support to the national team, proper support to the national coach. Even our coach, our national team will have a budget to go abroad, yeah, to look Kenyan talents playing in those leagues who go abroad. Aende Uingereza, aende France, aende Germany, aende Australia kuangalia hawa wa Kenya wetu ambao wanacheza huko, ambao wamesahaulika katika hii era ya FKF. They have forgotten our Kenyan talents playing outside Kenya, and we keep losing games. We should have good teams than we have at the moment, national teams. Wakenya wenzangu, continue to support me. Wakenya wenzangu, we are together. Aluta continua. Aluta continua. The battle goes on. The fight goes on. FKF, this is a fight you are forcing Kenyans to fight to get you disbanded because you have totally failed. Wakenya wenzangu, this is a battle we have been forced to fight. We cannot witness the situation of... Okay, Harambee Stars won yesterday. What else can you tell me about Kenyan football that is there to be proud of? There is nothing. The poverty in our Kenyan football is beyond the jokes. No one is succeeding. Kenyan players, they are being paid nothing. Almost, we are abusing our national players. They are being paid miyasaba. That's why some of them get called up and they don't even turn up. Wakenya wenzangu, it has got to that level under the leadership of FKF. Wakenya wenzangu, continue to support me. Aluta continua. I am Kakonga the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. I leave you in peace. I'm gone.